Hello guys and welcome back to another video of Channel Motor Shastra. In this video, we are going to check out 5 things which you should check personally after getting your bike from the service center. First comes the engine oil level and grade. The engine is the most important component of your motorcycle, and for getting a good performance out of your bike, it is necessary to use a good quality of engine oil. After getting your motorcycle serviced, it is good to check it personally before going for a long ride, in which engine oil level is a key point you should remember. The low level of engine oil can create a lot of vibrations and harshness on high speed, which can damage the internal moving gears of the engine, while the extra engine oil can lead to higher oil pressure, which can damage the oil seals across various joints inside the engine. For checking engine oil level, first you need to warm up your bike up to 15 minutes, and after switching off, wait for 4 to 5 minutes to settle down the oil completely. After this, by using sight glass or dipstick in your bike, you can check the engine oil level. Next up is the grade. There are mainly 3 types of engine oil which are widely used in motorcycles. First comes the mineral oil, which is used in 45 to 125cc of bikes. Second comes the semi-synthetic oil, which is used in 150 to 250cc of bikes. Third comes the fully synthetic oil, which is used in above 300cc of bikes. Second comes the initial throttle and carburetor tuning. The initial throttle or ideal speed of the engine can be changed according to your requirements, but sometimes extra throttle can create some problem for you. First, the engine will run in hot temperature and it will result in more wear and tear of engine parts. It will also result in low mileage figures because of uneven running of the engine. Second comes the carburetor tuning. Most of BS6 motorcycles are equipped with the fuel injection system, but the motorcycles with carburetor need to be tuned for the proper air and fuel mixture. Third comes the brake and free movement of the wheel. While riding your motorcycle, brakes play an important role which ensures your safety while riding on high speeds. But what happens if brakes are set too much tight on your bike? Usually this problem occurs in drum brakes, where the brake pads are set on much higher setting, which leads to wear and tear of drum from the inside surface. For checking the free movement of wheel, you can simply put your bike on the main stand, and by moving your tire from your hands, you can check that if there is any resistance or jamming due to brake pads. If the brake pads are tight, it can lead to failure of brake due to high temperature of the drum. Fourth comes the chain tightness. The tightness of the chain is also very important to check after getting your motorcycle from service. If the chain is too tight, it will create some major problems. First, a tight chain will cause sprocket to wear out much quickly. Second, the engine will have to work harder to make up for the tightness of the chain. Third, the engine needs to work harder, which results in more energy and low mileage figures. If the chain is looser, it will result in power loss. Chances of getting chain out of sprocket are high. To ensure proper tightness of the chain, you can find the midway point of the chain between the front and rear sprocket. Push up on the bottom of the chain and note the distance between the full slack position and the no slack position on the bottom. The slack depends on the type of motorcycle you use. The best way is to check the manual of your bike. Fifth comes the clutch tightness. Your bike's clutch needs to have a little free play in the adjustment so that you are not riding the clutch even when the lever is fully out. If your clutch is adjusted too tight, it will wear your clutch plate quicker and make your clutch fail sooner. But all the extra clutch friction creates more heat for the engine. The normal clutch lever has a free play of around 10 to 20 mm at the lever. To check your motorcycle clutch, press the clutch lever and shift into gear. Make sure the engine does not stall and the motorcycle does not creep. Gradually release the clutch lever and open the throttle. The motorcycle should start smoothly and accelerate without any jerk or lag. Thank you for watching this video guys. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and do subscribe to Channel Motor Shastra. Always go with the passion. Enjoy your day.